Greetings mortals, I am the Fallen Shogun and welcome to another Who's That Indie? Today's indie being Nova Drift, which advertises it as something else, but what I figured out is it is a wave-based score twin-stick shooter. Basically, you try and survive as long as possible and get points, that's it. So there you are, this is your ship. Every time you kill stuff, you get experience points, well, little orbs which show experience points. And you use those experience points orbs to upgrade every time you hit a level. So you can upgrade in abilities, which are passive, in weaponry, shields, stuff like that. You can also get drones. So let's just kill off these and get my first level. As you can see, level up. I can now choose my weapon. You can change this at any point in the battles after the first 3 or 4 levels, which are just to experience. So each weapon does something different. Let's go with the flak. The other two I'm not too big a fan of. And I got little level up, so now I can choose my body. So I've never used the hull breaker. Crash damage to enemies is boosted by high speed, so Sentinel with extra strength, less firepower. Okay, let's go Sentinel. And obviously each and every hull is different, so you can deploy... Oh. Halo, Warp, Temporal. Enemies of projectiles are slowed. Searing Hot Ring burns enemies, and this one teleports you when you get hit. Let's go Temporal. So each and everything you do, like you can see, I can choose a different shield if I want to. I can upgrade my current shield. I kind of not too big a fan of the slow down one. That might be your thing. You might want to teleport every time the enemy hits you. You might want to have better shield. You might want a fiery ring of death. As you can see, I can now change my gear. Get some random gear each time. I'd like reflect. Or, as you can see, I can have volleys, which is actually 2 weapon projectiles. This now shoots more. Although, you can't quite tell with the flak. And the enemy starts getting significantly tougher. I've not survived too long in the game. Not really big bosses. Grenade, reflect, stealth, drones. So now you can see on the D-pad I can now deploy drones. Now I highly recommend using a controller because the controls are pretty bad on the keyboard. As in, I do not like them. To move, you have to hold a button. So every time you see me suddenly boosting, that's that. So on the keyboard it's, you know, WAS to move around. Actually it's not. It's the arrow keys to move around to start with, and like A to shoot and S to move or something. Like either A to move or S to shoot, one of the two. So it feels weirdly out of place. Even on the controller it doesn't feel the best. Let's get rocket drones. So now I shoot rockets with my drones. So there is an engineer's body which gives you even more drones. There are multiple different types of drones. Some are autonomous. These obviously are just sort of orbital. Different types of enemies, multiple different types of bosses. Oh god. And the enemy does get tougher. And as you level up, as you can see it says level 6 at the top of the screen, you unlock new things for the game. Some are abilities, some are enemies. The first unlock I got actually gave me the train enemies. Stealth, don't want that. Advanced engineering, +1 drone. Yeah, why not? Now I get extra drone. So you want to level up, obviously you want to do more things. The higher the levels you do, the more chance of something epic happening. Like, I don't know, maybe you get a super weapon or something, which you can then unlock in your next run. Although, I'm not too big a fan of the flak. Now, every time you swap out your weaponry or hull and stuff, obviously you have to start getting your upgrades all over again. But you can choose stuff, like, you can get an assault upgrade for your drones, or a defensive upgrade for your drones. Obviously, defensive ones fire at hazards in the area, like, let's have a look. Mines, focus fire, let's get mines. Like, you find the asteroids, whereas the assault ones will shoot at enemies. And obviously before that they shoot at everything. Eat drone. There we go. So you can sort of pick the way you are fighting. But again, I'm not too big a fan of the whole having to move and shoot and also move with a button. I'm okay with moving and shooting, but I'm not okay with moving with a button. Let's go for salvo. So the salvo, when you fire it, fires all the missiles you've accumulated thus far. You can see in the bottom, you can see it's now about 40, it's about 50. Which means that as I push the button, it's firing all 50. So if I hold it down, I'm just firing continuously, make maybe 2 or 3. Oh, first boss. Engineer. So I'm now an engineer with the salvo, which means I can now deploy even more turrets and mines. Oh! Also, you only actually are ever on one screen. Just want to make that perfectly clear. You're only... That was... Oh! You're only ever on one screen, so if you go up the top, you go onto the bottom, which is a bit converted to offensive. Assault drones, there we are. See, that only shoots at hazards. This only shoots at enemies. But once you pick one, it locks out the other side. But once you go off, as you can see, you come out on the other side, so it's a little bit awkward, because you can't actually shoot your weaponry off, as you can see. Once you go over to the other side, your weaponry just ceases to exist. Which would be cool if the enemy didn't suddenly spawn. There are also assault hazards going on. Okay. There we go. Got 6 drones. Perfect. Fine, they're missiles. No, I haven't really seen anything insane in the game. At all. Like the music, it's alright. The sound, it's alright. The game, it's okay. There's not really anything bad about it. Oh, I can actually build an autonomous. You can actually set in the top left. You can see how many of each thing I can build. With the engineer, I can build a second autonomous. And as you can see, it's slowly making itself available. Oh, shields. There we go. The enemy fighting is very signposted. You can tell when the super abilities are happening, so you don't feel like you're going to be, you know, overwhelmed. Gain your drone formation ability to toggle between them. Drone formation battalion line up along your flanks and fire ahead of you. Intriguing. As you can also see on the right, it shows you what it actually unlocks and how far down. Passive hull, faster regen, extra weapon size. Yeah, sure, why not? I do feel it's a bit of a waste when you open fire and you shoot 70 missiles at one target. Singularity. Okay, if I touched that, I die. That's how I died before this. I accidentally touched the singularity. Oh. No, 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 no. Going off the screen is really bad. I hate going off the screen. Like singularity and stuff like that, you accidentally go off the screen because obviously you can't feather it. You know, either boosting or not. You can't sort of choose a direction to do that. You sometimes hit things off the screen. Which is a bit meh. But whatever. Like, I could definitely feel like they could do... Oh, auto mines. I automatically deploy mines whenever I have them. That's perfect. As you can see, I am now very much a battle engineer. It also makes the mines more useful, so you can always have stuff set up. I always feel I'm going to be losing my drones. Because obviously I'm taking a lot of hits all the time. But yeah... using your abilities and stuff is very important. I don't know how many there currently are. I already played through it like 3 or 4 times. And again, as I say, once you level up, you unlock new things. Like I unlocked a new game mode at like level 3 or 4. Which was faster waves and tougher enemies. Which will be interesting to play out. Oh, ow. Oh, what was that? Ah! Okay, battalion. Don't know why I said it like that. Battalion. Slow textile speed. Why do I want that? Extra velocity, extra weapon damage. There we go. I do like the volley. Oh my god, the speed they're moving now. That's insane. But again... me saying why I want a slower focus fire, it might mean the next ability I can upgrade on that little tree might have been super powerful. But I don't know, so I've gone a different direction. Extra thrust, ally focus fire last target, extra rate of fire. Don't really need that. Shield effect, shield radius, what is this? Flak, don't care. Reflect, might be interesting. Singularity strike. 50% total damage. Yeah, sure, why not? As you can see, it seems easy. Like, I've gone through one boss so far. The third boss is painful because it launches a singularity. But the bosses are always the same. The bosses are always the same. Like, you'll always face these 2 bosses exactly the same waves. You don't get randomised bosses. I think you get randomised attacks, so to speak. You know, like different enemies on different waves. But you do not get... do not like that. Do not get surprise enemies. It's not like Binding of Isaac where there's a multitude of change. You just get... Go over. The same bosses over and over. So I don't know how many enemies there are. It says, like, literally the starting thing is called endless. So once you've killed all the bosses, you get endless. Obviously, I don't know if it means you fight the same enemies again, like, not fight the same bosses, or you just eventually... God damn it! Not a fan of that. Not a fan at all of that. Ah, come on! Either way. Move back through. So you can escape quite easy as well with that, but a lot of the time I have found going near the edge of the screen causes a lot more issues than it solves. But you know. Formation pursuit. 2 different formations. Abandon your side to hunt down enemies? Yes. Oh, I press up, it does that. Okay. No. But yeah. Like I say, you can, you know, choose which weaponry equipment you're using. It entirely changes how you play. But there isn't, as far as I can tell, too much in the way of change. You're still going to get, you know, similar kind of drones and so on. Obviously, you can tailor them to what you're doing. Like, I'm kind of enjoying the fact that these are now travelling. I'm not sure how useful that would have been if I'd chosen defensive. That might have been useless, but I don't think I'd have gotten that for defensive. It told me that would have locked off the defensive abilities. So even though there isn't too much in there, you know, there's a bit of customization which will help you out. Loaded mines. Fire weapons. Fire my weapon and spread. Ah. Doubles base weapon projectiles. Why not? I'm kind of curious to see what it will do with the missiles. Oh, wow. I think it's literally doubling the amount of missiles I'm firing. Oh, my God. Yeah, I think it's literally just doubling the amount of missiles I'm firing. So certain abilities are obviously really, really powerful. Weapon commits over time. Resets quickly when your weapon is on cooldown. That's fine. The amount of missiles I'm firing is insane. But yeah, there's nothing spectacular about the game. It's workable. It does exactly what it says. Nanoturk, you guys regenerate 2% hull. Reinforced. Let's get my allies regenerate. There we go. So now they get 2% of their hull back, so they don't always die instantly. Then maybe I can get some more hull later. Oh, what are these things? Oh, no you don't. So if we fight the next boss, it will be a problem. Not a major problem, but it will be a problem. I could do a lot more shield, honestly. Oh god, I don't have much shield at all. What are you? What do you do? Whoa! Whoa! Okay. Ah, god damn it, the edge again. Okay, here is the annoying boss. Wait. Yeah, it's the same boss as last. I was like, wait, is it the same boss? It is the same boss. This one, oh my god. This one did drop. Yeah, this one did actually, every time, drop a singularity last time I fought it. Like, you can escape these things, obviously, by going near the edge. But again, it's very much awkward to me. May not be to you, but I just do not... There we go. There's a singularity. Because like, if I hit the edge now, I'm going to teleport closer to it. And that's very off-putting to me. Very off-putting. Because I'd like it for my weaponry to also go through if you're going to do something like that. I know it'd be a bit weird if the enemy does that, but you could have just, you know, leave it by your weaponry disappears after a amount of time. Because some weapons only have a certain range. No, there's a singularity every time. Okay, killed it. No, 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 don't want to touch it. Don't want to touch it. Don't want to go too near the edge and kill myself. No, 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 no! Paranoid of going near the edge in case I go into a black hole. Double flak. Fleet plus 2 dome construction. Yes. Whoa! I definitely should start getting some shield. But yeah, it's like I say, there's nothing too special about it. There's a lot of games out there which do this kind of thing. It's vaguely okay to look at. And there we go, I'm dead. There we go, I've unlocked extra rerolls. Okay. Shield gear, amp shield. Weapon gear, vortex. As you can see, picked up some new things. I can now level up. Now I can just FS again. Ooh, high score. That's it. So I've currently unlocked danger. Waves advance faster means enter the frame more frequently. Why not? But yeah, you unlock things by leveling up. You level up by murdering things. And everything is basically based around score. Like, there's no real story, obviously. There's not really much else to do. Torrent grenade. Why not? Looks pretty. Wish it was a bit more range. So I could Cthulhu the enemy to death. But, you know. That's why it's this size. Okay. Let's go. Assault, Hullbreaker, Sentinel. Reflect. There we go. I like Reflect. Yeah, very powerful. Very close range, but very powerful. Thank you. So I'd like to obviously have drones. I did not pick drones. I'm an idiot. But obviously you want to have more things on the field. You want to have drones. Now you may want a more powerful weapon. But just having extra firepower on the map is good. Oh, come on. Black hole already? Oh, there they go. Salvo. Do love me salvo. Personally, I like the salvo more than anything. It's amazing. There we go. But yeah, there's not much to it. Nova Drift. Links, as always, will be in the description, so you can check it out if you like. See what else is going on. I imagine a lot of other YouTubers who got code will be doing this. This was a free code I didn't ask for on Keymailer. Which means passive shield regen. Yep. Which means there'll probably be a lot of other people who are playing it and really enjoying themselves. Again, I personally think there should be a bit more to it. There's a lot of games like this. A lot of YouTubers probably did this before me. This is me stocking this up. This is a stocked up episode. For those who don't know what that is, that means this is an episode for when I don't have anything else to do. I have like 15 other things. Actually, I have 200 other games to currently do. Some might even be interesting. I don't know. I literally have to go and check my list. But I'm trying to get as many things out for you people as possible to watch. I really, really wish I had drones right now. Plus 2 projectiles. That'd be useful. Kill it. Oh, this isn't going to go well for me, is it? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, Nova Drift. Oh, I unlocked something? No. Oh. Like I say, it's interesting. It's fun. It's definitely fun. Like I say, I'd find it enjoyable. I don't think I personally would pick it up. I mean, again, there are a lot of games out there which do the same thing. There's a lot of games out there which are exciting. The fun thing is, obviously, upgrading and evolving your weaponry. But no, this one isn't for me. Either way, I've been the Fallen Shurg. It's been another Who's That Indie? Nova Drift. If you like it, obviously get it. There'll be links in the description. As always, to where it is on their website. Itch. I don't know, good old gaming. All the usual stuff. And of course, I'll see you next Who's That Indie? Bring strategic, tactical survival games of the indie variety straight to your face holes. Ciao for now, people. Bye-bye.